Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli, back with another review video, and of course, continuing on with the Harry Potter review marathon. Now, we've come to, the sixth installment, the sixth film, of course, that being, of course, The Half-Blood Prince. Now, this definitely, I really enjoy this Harry Potter film, and it is in my top 5 favorite Harry Potter films somewhere. The story. As the Death Eaters wreak havoc in both Muggle and Wizard worlds, and as we see in the opening, pretty intense, Hogwarts is no longer a safe haven for students, though Harry, once again played by Daniel Radcliffe, suspects there are new dangers lurking within the castle walls. Dumbledore is more intent than ever on preparing the young wizard for the final battle with Voldemort. Meanwhile, teenage hormones run rampant through Hogwarts, presenting a different sort of danger. Love may be in the air, but tragedy looms, and Hogwarts may never be the same again. Definitely, and I realized that, because, teenage hormones kicking in, and so on, and, even, for one thing, Ron Weasley, now has, a girlfriend throughout most of the film, Dumbledore teaching Harry and getting him prepared for the final battle and what would come after this film, definitely. And of course, we get a lot of Snape in this. We get a lot, of course, not just of Harry, but, say, Dumbledore, Snape, and Draco Malfoy, because definitely at this point in this film, Draco is up to the point where he now is, really becoming a member of the Death Eaters, Voldemort choosing Draco Malfoy. We get the appearance of Draco's mother in this, it's her debut, played by the late, great Helen McCrory, I think I said her last name right, who is Malfoy's mother. And, Snape is put to the task of keeping a watch on Draco and such. And Lavender, who is Ron's, love interest, throughout most of the film, played by Jessie Cave. We did see Lavender earlier in one of the other Harry Potter films, played by a different actress. Also, because especially, and at this point in the film, it's where also Ginny and Harry, they really start to connect. We get a new character once again, more new characters, we get the appearance of course, Malfoy's mother, but also Professor Slughorn, played by legendary British actor Jim Broadbent. I think I said his last name right too. So Professor Slughorn debuts in this film, and now he once taught at Hogwarts, and now is back, and now takes the position of potions. Is now the professor of potions classes. Also earlier in that film, because I wanted to point out, Alarica Johnson, that's the actress's name, she played a waitress who was kind of hitting on Harry. And she had no idea Harry was Harry, so... and also since this takes place, I think, according to Slughorn, this takes place a few weeks after Sirius Black's death and the face-off against Voldemort, I guess. I don't know. I think this film had some pretty good funny moments. A lot of funny moments in this. From Dumbledore, Harry, Luna, I could go on. Ron Weasley, Ron and Harry, and Slughorn, definitely. Especially because when Dumbledore and Harry, they enter into Slughorn's house, and, Dumbledore repairs it, and after it's done, Dumbledore, he says, that was fun. It's a funny line. Dumbledore, hey, he's a great character, and just such a great guy, and has a sense of humor, definitely. Trying to remember what else. Also, Ron now being part of Quidditch, and, even at that point where Hermione, it really shows Hermione really has feelings for Ron, not just as a friend, but, and upset over him and Lavender, and, I think even at one point, I think at one point, a couple of times in the film, I guess Harry kind of jealous, I want to say, over Ginny and Dean Thomas. If that's never established, that's never established again as far as I recall. But of course, Ginny and Harry, they do get along. They get together, etc. Some pretty cool sequences in this, like especially when at the Weasley's house, and when once again the return of Bellatrix, played by Helen Bonham Carter, and that werewolf Dementor, played by the late David Legano. I think I said his last name right. They invade, the Weasley's house, and Harry and Ginny chasing after them. And, oh yeah, did I forget to mention that, Bellatrix not only killed Sirius Black, but earlier Bellatrix, and even say in the Order of Phoenix, like, Neville had a grudge against Bellatrix because she killed Neville's parents, so... And that photo of the original Order of the Phoenix, and Neville's parents being part of the original Order. Also, Wormtail, he made one small appearance in the film, and that was it. Even Snape, run along, Wormtail. Also, we even see the Weasley brothers. They have their own business, their own store. From what I can tell, say Harry helped them open their own business, and I think even the Weasley twins, their parents were kind of upset, I guess, and they're no longer at Hogwarts, And did I forget to mention, they were so good, say in the last film, The Order of the Phoenix, when, say, they basically attacked and invaded Dolores, in her class, and setting off the fireworks, and the Weasley twins theme music, that's such a great piece of music, definitely. Also, there's also this one part with this necklace. Is it one of the Horcruxes? I believe so, yeah. And also, Dumbledore trying to get Harry to get Slughorn to talk, because Slughorn, he had interacted with Voldemort before at the, as he original name went by Tom Riddle. And even say when Harry and Slughorn, they're at Hagrid's hut, and at that point, Aragog, the giant spider, king of the Arachnids, had died, and finally, at one point, Harry finally does get Slughorn to talk. And I would like to point this out too, because even Harry does tell the Slughorn, because, Harry's the only one that will say, whose name. He says Voldemort, and that's the name that everybody fears, and he tells Slughorn, I'm not afraid of that name, and yeah, I wouldn't either, so, Harry, he is not afraid at all saying that name. It doesn't scare him, so, anyways, and especially, another great sequence, Dumbledore and Harry, they go to this one place, and they, get, this piece, it is one of the Horcruxes, I'm pretty sure, yeah, and that's where apparently Dumbledore, he had been disappearing to and trying to search, what he was searching for. And also that event, that ball, I want to say, and what was his name again? I think, I don't know, Ron believed Hermione had a crush on McLaggen? Am I saying his last name right? Hermione's trying to run away and hide from McLaggen, and Harry has, he takes something from a plate that Harry has, and it's Dragon Balls. And right as Snape comes in, he vomits it, and Snape's like, you just bought yourself a month in detention, McLaggen. Not so fast, Potter. Snape, he's so great, Even when he's acting serious, he's technically funny. You get my point. Oh yeah, even say that one sequence where Harry kind of goes after Draco and kind of injures him, Snape wounding him. But that sequence where Dumbledore and Harry, they're in this one location, and Dumbledore apparently at one point has to keep drinking. And that's when these, what are they called? The Mockeries? I want to say these creatures from underwater that are kind of dragging Harry in the water. And this epic moment where Dumbledore unleashes his powers with the Elder Wand, his flames of fire. That's such a cool scene right there, and that shot where the camera pans down, we see Dumbledore. I even remember seeing that in the trailers, and gosh, such an amazing part right there. And eventually, of course, returning back to Hogwarts, and Draco coming face to face with Dumbledore, that he has to be the one to kill Dumbledore, but he just can't, and, you know, even the Dementors showing up. I just like how Dumbledore, he just is handling this well, and, you know, he's like, "Evening, Bellatrix," and Snape, he's telling Harry to, you know, be quiet, and Snape, you know, he's the one that has to kill, that kills Dumbledore, you know, "Severus, please." And it's just amazing, Snape just calmly saying, "Avada Kedavra," and the most powerful wizard, Albus Percival Wulfric Brian Dumbledore, is dead. And Bellatrix unleashes, you know, evil in the sky, and Harry going after them. "Snape, he trusted you!" Bellatrix even setting, like, basically the Dementors just trashing Hogwarts, and even say Bellatrix setting fire on Hagrid's hut, and Harry trying to defeat Snape, and also, you know, earlier in the film, because the Half-Blood Prince being mentioned, and Harry's been reading about it in a book so much, and Hermione even telling him that, you know, he even sleeps with the book, but, you know, he clarifies that he doesn't. I just want to quickly mention that one funny part where, you know, Hermione's telling Harry there's this one female student that is considering, I guess, asking him, and, you know, she's only interested in you because she thinks you're the chosen one, but I am the chosen one, slapping him with a newspaper. Okay, sorry, kidding. I remember when my family and we saw that in theaters. I remember there was laughter, so especially fangirls, I guess you could say. But anyways, yeah, Snape does reveal to Harry, "Yes, I'm the Half-Blood Prince." Just how he just slowly and takes his time, just like 3 seconds, saying his word, speaking, basically. And of course, ceremony, Dumbledore's funeral, and everybody lifting their wands in the air to defeat the evil in the sky. Is it even established what it's supposed to be? Because it's literally like a cloud forming of the face of a Dementor skull, you know, but it is defeated, so, you know. And the epilogue, you know, it's very quiet in Hogwarts. Professor McGonagall, you know, once again played by, you know, Maggie Smith, and telling Harry, you know, that he meant a lot to Dumbledore. And, you know, the ending where Harry and Hermione and Ron, they're up in one of the towers, and Dumbledore's bird, Forks, I think that's how you say the name, flies off because, well, Forks's master is gone, and, you know, he leaves. So, you know, wish him the best luck. You know, be careful out there. And that's a really nice way how that movie ends, definitely. Just them watching as Forks, you know, just flies off, you know. And, yeah, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince was amazing, definitely. Did I forget to mention some of the other actors? You know, I didn't mention that much. Like, you know, as I said, Luna Lovegood and, you know, Remus and Tonks, they're, of course, in this too, Crabbe and Goyle. As I recall, this was the last Harry Potter movie where we would see Crabbe, played by Jamie Waylett, and one of the others, one of the other actors, I believe it's this guy. Yes, it's Rob Knox. He unfortunately died a year before this movie came out, and, like, even the actors, they paid tribute to him, like, wearing something. I read about this before, but he didn't have a big part in this, but, you know, just saying. And of course, you know, Argus Filch, you know, once again appearing in this, the Weasley family, as I mentioned, and Cho Chang, and Gemma Jones, yeah. But anyways, yeah, especially for Luna Lovegood, I want to mention, because when she finds Harry in the Hogwarts Express after Draco kind of knocks him out, and Luna saves Harry. She has those glasses on, and even say when she fixes Harry's nose, pretty funny. So Luna is such a good character, as I said before, you know, funny moments and so on. But with all that being said, I'm giving The Half-Blood Prince 10 out of 10 without a doubt. And what about you guys? What do you think of The Half-Blood Prince? What did you think of my review? Leave comments and give this review a like as always. So with that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of The Half-Blood Prince. More reviews coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video/review. 2 more to go. And it's technically, one movie, but split in 2 parts. You know, of course, what's next. The final battle, the Deathly Hallows. Stay tuned for that. Take care, and peace out.